Hey, good afternoon, everybody. My name is John Doherty with HSFL Paranormal. I am going to be going live and discussing the live update for a couple hours here about Hurricane Florence. This is an ever persisting threat for the North and South Carolina. Thanks for joining everybody who has wandered onto my page from Goober. A lady. She is awesome. If you haven't seen her channel, please check that out. I am going to be pulling up the live chat here soon. Thank you, everybody, for coming and viewing this. I will be switching over to the updated map from the National Weather Service for the hurricane. I am a trained storm spotter in the state of North Carolina, but I do actually not live there anymore. But I've had my NOAA certification for weather tracking for quite a while. So this is the updated map for North Carolina. Just waiting for everybody to come on. I am trying to pull up the information. Sorry, I can't see your chat right now. I know that you're chatting with some of my new fans, some of my old fans. Just bear with me just one moment while I pull up the chat. I know I am live right now. Sorry about the wait. Yes, Hurricane Florence live update part 2. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Help support the channel, fam. All right. Oh, no, it's doing this. Okay, so this is the live feed of the actual hurricane. I'm going to pull this forward so I can actually see the chat. Hey, Kyoko Rock fams, life with ankylosing spondylitis, and we have Redbeard Gaming. Hey, yeah, I know I have a lot of friends in North Carolina as well. Jenny Merseth, welcome, my friend. This storm is now supposed to last close to 5 days, often on the Carolina coast. And that goes for North and South Carolina. Let's see. The U.S., they just made an update on the rainfall totals. It could be anywhere from 19 to 30 feet. That does not include the storm surge, which could add an additional 13 feet of water. It's going to be upwards of 20 inches of rain for North Carolina. No problem, Margie. Absolutely. I just want to keep everybody alerted in what is going currently on with the hurricane. The hurricane right now is 120 miles an hour, to my understanding. Let me pull up this real quick. 13 people watching. Thank you so much for joining. Currently, we have 6 systems in the Atlantic right now, but right now I am going to focus on Hurricane Florence. Okay, so it's supposed to make landfall somewhere near Carolina Beach or Kerr Beach, North Carolina. If you know where that is and you have family there, tell them to get out now. There might not be much time. The tropical storm winds are going to last and prolong. Thank you for the 18 people watching. 19, thank you so much for joining. I am trying to tell everybody about what's going on with this hurricane. Right now, it is forecasted to get close to Category 4, or if not at Category 4 strength. We have Donna Ranke, we have Josie Flores, Marie Duffy, 1975. Hello, my friends. Welcome, everybody. If you have not hit that like button already, please smash that like button. Help support the channel. Right now, the winds are forecasted to make, or the hurricane eye is supposed to be forecasting to make a direct landfall over New Hanover County, North Carolina. I cannot stress that enough. New Hanover County, North Carolina, which I will get onto the map here real quick. You can see where my mouse cursor is. New Hanover County, North Carolina is right here. It's supposed to make landfall right here. Go briefly offshore and slam right into South Carolina and keep doing more and more damage. James the Sharpshooter, the man, the fam. Uh, if there is anybody in harm's way of this, uh, can you please check out? And sorry, if there's anybody in harm's way, can you please let me know by putting a 1 into the chat and let me know if you're in harm's way and you need information. So all you need to do is put 1 in the chat. If you need help with any directions or knowing where you need to go in order to go into this hurricane situation. If you need help with shelters, we can pull information for you. If you need help with the Department of Transportation in North Carolina, which is called NC NC uh .gov, I believe. Yeah, I think it's NC .gov. I believe that's the website for the traffic situations going on in North Carolina. Yes, I am live streaming right now. Currently, we are at almost 30 people watching this live stream. I do thank everybody for coming up and showing their love and support. I am a trained storm spotter. I've chased storms from all over the country. Sorry, I just got off a 4-hour live stream doing the same thing I'm doing right now on somebody else's channel. So I am very tired, but I am doing this for you to make sure that everybody here in the chat is safe. 28 people wandering on. Thank you so much for joining. Currently almost at 50. I gained almost 50 supporters doing that last live stream, but I'm really tired. No problem. Thank you. Steve Tim, hello. It is good to see you. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Yes, hello, Melissa Faith, my recipe corner. Welcome. If you need to, let me know if anybody is in this purple zone here in this map and needs help. I want to make sure everybody's safe from this storm. If you haven't evacuated, you can call your county's emergency service management and get out of harm's way. They'll be able to give you transportation in and out. $29 people viewing. CMWB72. Hello, my friend. Yes, prayers to everybody in harm's way. God, if you're watching over the state of North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Virginia, and all the other states and people that are in the path of this storm, I pray that you please put your shield of light and love and protection around these people, around these communities, to keep them safe from harm's way. I ask that you try to keep the death toll as low as possible, even though people don't listen to local advisories. I know this is going to be a traumatic storm for many. Many are going to lose their homes, their livelihood. I just pray that you can help them get through it. Amen. Camden Cruz, hello. TuneCat 200. Yes, please get to a safe spot immediately. 20 people with thumbs up. Let's get this up to 100 today. How about that? That sound like a plan? I think we could definitely do 100 likes on this video today. Yes, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live stream. I can't evacuate, but thanks for giving me the tips. Camden Cruz, where are you? Call your emergency service management in your county. They'll be able to get you out. You have to request a immediate evac, and they will pull you out and get you assistance if you are in the disaster zone area. Please, Camden Cruz, call your emergency service management in your county. Don't be fooled by it dropping to 120 miles an hour because it's supposed to pick up again. And 120 miles an hour sustained for a lengthy period of time, close to 24 hours of that force of wind, is not going to do any good. Yes, please call now. Smash that like button. We're 33 people watching and only 20 thumbs up. Let's keep hitting that like button, people. 35 people watching. Jesus. Tropical cyclone effects. Tropical cyclone statements have been in effect for Wilmington for a minute now. Uh, Me and my wife are in Taylorsville, North Carolina. Okay. Let me look up where Taylorsville, North Carolina. Okay, you're near Statesville, in between. In between Statesville and Lenoir, North Carolina. You're probably gonna be. I mean, the whole state's gonna get affected by wind and flooding. I mean, it's unavoidable, but you're not gonna get as much. Let me pull up another satellite feed from this hurricane. Spaghetti. Give me 1 second here while I pull up this information. Uh, if you're in that area, just make sure you have that number ready for your emergency management services. Let's see here. So this is the projected path. These lines indicate where the storm could go. It could hit North Carolina and dip all the way down towards Savannah, Georgia, and then loop around. It could hit North Carolina and just rip through the entire state. There's so many different variables, but I think they have it most likely hitting what the Wilmington area in North Carolina. I think that's almost about 100% chance now. Is somewhere in either Brunswick or New Hanover County making a direct landfall as a category 3 or higher. Um and eventually now they are all thinking it's going to dip into South Carolina right after that. Let's see where I'm at here on. Well, I appreciate the thumbs down. Helps with. I know you're probably viewing it since you're probably one of the trolls that affects my account. Um, so probably enjoying this. Uh, Chris. Oh yeah, I almost guarantee the whole state is going to be out of power. Frostbite, arsonist. Hello, yeah, this is a oh god situation. Weekend warrior outdoors. Hello, my friends. Uh, I'm still pulling information up as I go here with the latest updates from the National Weather Service. So just bear with me, please. This is the latest scan for the hurricane. This hurricane is no joke. If you haven't already, please smash that like button. Anonymous Paranormal. I'm actually not in harm's way of this. Thank God. Knock on wood. I actually just moved away from Wilmington 4 months ago, back to California to take care of my parents. Yeah, that this storm is really scary, folks. This is nothing to be messing with. This is actually the IR analysis satellite of this hurricane. It is struggling with an eye wall replacement. That is why it's been weakening. but it isn't going to do that for much longer. The outer bands have already started to hit North Carolina today. That's how close it is. If you can see right here, that is North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. Please, everybody, like seriously, do not be in the mix of this. Actually, I actually highlighted the wrong screen here. Um, I'm going to try to make this bigger for everybody who can see. This coastline right here is North Carolina. Here is the eye of the hurricane as it has now gone through an eye wall replacement. This outer bands are already striking the Carolina coast as we speak. Please be careful, folks, if you live on this coastline. I'm just looking at some emails, folks. Getting a lot of messages. If you would like to donate to this channel, you can always hit the donate button on link that the Sharpshooter the Man Fam has posted and help donate. But really, I want to donate money to back to the victims of this hurricane. This is catastrophic. 40 people now watching. Awesome. If I could get 40 smashes of that like button and help support the channel, that would be way, way cooler. This hurricane is no joke. If you are in the path of this storm, you need to get out now. I can't emphasize this. The difference between a Cat 4 and a Cat 5 are dramatic, but there's still major Category 4's wind, and you do not want to be in the middle of either of them. Hey, it is good to see you, Faith in the Fallen, and East meets West. Hello. If anybody joining it needs to have if anybody joining needs any information on this hurricane, like if they are going to be affected by this storm, please let me know so I can get your emergency management number so you can get out of where you live. This storm is really, really nasty. The outer bands have already started to strike. The storm of a lifetime, according to the Weather Channel, is now growing in size, and it might even grow in speed. Let me repeat that. This storm is growing larger, and it will affect more areas far outside of the eye wall. This storm is closer to 500 miles wide. That is really scary, everybody. The fact that this storm keeps growing is not a good thing. "39 people watching and only 34 people have smashed the like button. Hey, hit the like button, please." What? Yes. Yes, I am doing live updates on the hurricane as we speak. So please bear with me here. I am trying to pull up this information. Going back out here. There's very little wind shear this storm has to deal with. And now it's into the Gulf Stream with very, very warm water. So I'll pull up what the different miles per hour the winds are going to look like. So if everybody can see this screen here. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. Can y'all see this? Uh, what screen is it showing right now live? Hey, Ron Smith, welcome. Yes. Oh, is there a new update now? That's about right. Okay, let me find out here. I'm gonna be refreshing my page. Sorry, they're pulling so many updates out now. It's hard to keep up with what's going on with all of this. So yes, it's still 100 and the 5 p.m. update. Advisory number 54 for Hurricane Florence. Maximum sustained winds 120 miles an hour. Gusts closer to 150. Moving northwest at 16 miles per hour. That map showing right now on your screen. What did this person say? This storm reminds me of when Hurricane Ivan and Katrina came through. I lived in Alabama. Oh yeah, this is going to be very equivalent to that one. Yes, 41 thumbs up. Yes. Smash that like button. I have almost 50 people in here right now. Holy smokes. It is hard to keep up with all the chat. Teresa T, hello, my friend, and welcome to the channel. Rock G, hello. Um, this map showing right here, that purple that you see right on this map here is indicating the 100% accuracy of winds greater than 74 miles per hour. So that leaves most of North Carolina, at least the southeastern portion of it. Yes, 50 people watching my stream. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Thank you so much, Sharpshooter. I will pull up the information for the Northeast here real quick. Okay, so most of the rest of the state of North Carolina is just going to see tropical storm force wind, and I'm pulling up that map right now. I have to close some windows here. Just bear with me. If I don't close them down, then I'm going to be in some deep doo doo. Hope I didn't just close the chat down. But that map right there is what I'm looking at my phone as well. That's actually the tropical storm force wind. Any winds greater than 45 miles per hour, that can still do some serious damage. That's 73 to 45 miles per hour is going to be highlighted in these colors. The closer you get to that purple, the higher chance you have of having tropical storm force wind, and the higher possibility that you're going to have damage done to your home, your car, your outside in your backyard, trees down, power lines out, massive power outages. That's not even including what the water's going to do to Wilmington and the rest of North Carolina. If you want to see that, this is now the precipitation forecast. Unfortunately, I need to get back onto YouTube to my live stream. I'm sorry if I'm missing your chats here. 51 people watching. Please smash that like button, fam. I really need to get the likes up on this video. I really do appreciate all your love and support. I am taking over for Uber Goober Lady. I was live for almost 4 or 5 hours doing this since early this morning. I've been working tirelessly on trying to get all this information out for people. This has been a lot of hard work this morning trying to get all these info and graphics onto the screen. Your brother lives in Charleston, Flat Earth. Tell him he needs to possibly consider moving a little farther inland. Our third hurricane on the North Carolina coast. There's been a lot more than three. You've had Hazel, you have had Bertha, you've had Fran, Floyd. You had the effect from Hugo in South Carolina. You had a multitude of different things happen. I am getting close to 60 people watching. Thank you so much. Francis, Spirits and Kitties. Hello, my friend. Well, now it's Francis Spirits. What was it? You changed your name. Awesome Hooker. Hello. Oh, Uber Goober Lady. Hello. I need to make you a mod. She's a awesome, awesome person. Thank you, Uber Goober Lady, for joining. If anybody wants to, who's in the weather community, who has a storm spotter certification or anything with NOAA, FEMA, or the Red Cross, wants to come up and help me do this show, I'd be glad to help have you come in. Just highlight my name and say, hey, can I come in if you have any of those certifications? Let's see here. We are 27 minutes in with 50 likes and 61 people watching. Holy smokes, everybody. Uber Goober Lady, I just made you a moderator here. Yes, everybody. Wow, I cannot believe this. This is incredible. How strong will the winds be? I think right now that I would probably my safest bet say on the low side at least a category 3. So we're talking 125-mile-per-hour winds plus on this landfall here near Wilmington, North Carolina. I just moved from Wilmington, North Carolina, not just 3 months ago. This is really sucks because I have a lot of friends in Wilmington. Trying to find out any more information here. So that update again to show the people who are just joining us. I'll close that down. Can everybody see this map right here? I hope so. Ah, shoot. Did I close that down again? Oh, no, here it is. Leah loves Lily. Hello, my friend. It is so good to see you. Lady Lynn. See here. Who else? Sorry if I'm missing you. Awesome Hooker. Sorry. Stephopol Opal. Welcome, my friend. Brian Green. Hello. Storm Surge. Thank you for bringing that up. Storm Surge is going to be anywhere from 19 to 30 feet in southeastern North Carolina. Or sorry, 9 to 13 feet in southeastern North Carolina. Northern South Carolina is northeastern South Carolina. It's going to be 4 to 10 feet, I believe, depending on where you are. The closer you get to Wilmington, so Myrtle Beach, Horry County area, is going to be higher surge. Right now, current winds northwest, or sorry, Yeah. Current winds are out of the northeast at 120 miles per hour in this hurricane, and forecasted to strengthen even further today and already feeling the effects there. So this is crazy. 58 people watching. I'm just absolutely mind blown by that this has now become my like biggest stream ever. Um Thank you seriously everybody for watching. We should have no problem getting up to 100 likes on this video. Seriously, like I am really hoping on it. I will only be doing this as a 2-hour thing because I do need to rest this afternoon. I am quite tired. Um So just bear with me just 1 second. I am still pulling up information. I am still getting lots of emails from friends in North Carolina with their current situation. A lot of them have fled to other states to get out of the wake of this thing. Time of arrival for the hurricane force wind is going to be sometime around Tuesday in the afternoon. We're talking probably around 12 to 3 p.m. is when you're going to start feeling the hurricane force wind. You will start feeling the tropical storm force wind as early as tonight. Please understand. Hey, Lou Rock, welcome, my friend. It is so good to see you. I'm doing a live update. I hope you're doing well, man. Sorry I didn't watch your video last night. I heard it was absolutely crazy that you almost got killed. Man, that was nuts. I hope you and Tim are doing all right. Yes, this is the live hurricane update from the National Weather Service. I am a trained storm spotter. I didn't tell many people that because this is my paranormal page, but yes. Ooh, I can pull up a surge map. All right. Wait. So I'm actually getting onto Mike's weather page's Facebook, trying to pull up that graphic. So those are the rain and the wind. Um, just bear with me. The internet's kind of slow today because I'm running a lot of programs. Oh, I wish this would pop up. This is the latest from the Weather Channel too, and I really, really want to push it up. I might be able to do it another way. But those are going to be the storm surge maps. As soon as I can find them and get them popped up here. Thank you for the 50 people who are watching right now. I do really appreciate all of your love and support. So there we go. Here, oh, I'm having issues with this. When it finally loads, I by accidentally hit click out of it. So yes, these are going to be the search maps when they finally decide to load. Okay, so the current warnings for North Carolina are the entire coast of North Carolina is under a is under a hurricane warning. That includes all the way down into Georgetown, South Carolina, Conway, and Horry County, which includes the areas of Myrtle Beach and Conway and Georgetown, and further south, Wilmington, all the way up to the tip of the Outer Banks, is also under a hurricane warning. If you're anywhere in that purple shaded area right here, you need to get out of this zone right here, this purple area. You need to leave and go farther west. I cannot emphasize enough. This is a deadly, deadly storm. And if you can see this at the bottom here, that says localized areas could get up to 40 inches of rain anywhere from Wilmington all the way up towards the Marine base in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and as far south as Brunswick County, North Carolina, Leland, Winneboro, Winnebago, sorry. Winnebago, North Carolina, Leland, and a lot of the areas, if you know the area well, if I miss anywhere in Brunswick, but a lot of those areas could see up to 40 inches of rain locally. And that includes Pender County as well, Hampstead, Burgaw, Willis. This is a serious, serious storm, people. Please understand what I'm trying to say. Steve, Tim, Brian Green, hello everybody. Okay, yeah, Matthews is actually only 20 minutes from Charlotte. No matter where you're in the state, you're gonna get affected by this somehow. But it looks to devastate the coastline. You're quite a bit far. You're 3 hours inland driving distance from Matthews, North Carolina. So they should be fine, but they still will experience high tropical storm force wind, probably in the 60, 70 mile an hour gust range. So they need to be on their toes and be very careful. Uh, Here in New Jersey, just heard the news. You were helping, please leave a comment if you were in harm's way. Yes, John knows what he's talking about. Yeah, I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to the weather. I've been studying it since I was 9 years old and have a certification through the National Weather Service. And I got that actually in California. I've extended it to Texas, Oklahoma, and also North Carolina. I have storm chased since I was 17 years old. I love the thrill of doing crazy things that could potentially kill me. I'm somewhat addicted to it, if that makes sense. Um, if I was there, I'd be fleeing right now. Yeah, you would be fleeing right now in North Carolina. Wilmington, North Carolina is my second home. So there is on the bottom right screen is the surge information. For the person who was wondering about the surge information, there it is, right there at the bottom. I will try to pull it up if I can and make it bigger for everybody. That is the surge information. Let me know if that zoom in helps. Make it easier to read. So anywhere from Cape Lookout to Wilmington could see 9 to 13 feet, and I say feet, of surge. Also, the rainfall is going to be measured by feet, not inches, in Wilmington to Cape Lookout. This does not include the 30-foot plus waves that are going to crash into shore. There's going to be massive beach erosion here. This is the latest from the Weather Channel. Please, everybody, be careful during this storm. This storm is no joke and definitely has a immense threat to life, property, and your family. So please take all of your important documents and get out of town. If you live in that affected area of southeastern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina. God, such a tongue twister. I have to really think about that one. The eye wall keeps going in and out of eye wall replacement. What that means is it's constantly going in and out of trying to fix its eye because it's battling a little bit of shear. So please, everybody, be careful, be on alert. It still has room to strengthen. It's kind of battling something right now, but it should fix itself. And when it does, it's going to continue to strengthen. It still has 24 hours, I say, 24 hours before landfall. It is moving at 16 miles an hour, but it is going to slow down. And I say it's going to slow down. And when it does, and it depends on how much it slows, is how much worse this thing is going to get. Sorry, you can hear my neighbor's car horn going off for some odd reason. So I'll just wait. Okay, so now it's done. Um, I will pull up the other maps as well. 50 people, almost 50 people watching at this current moment. Thank you so much, everybody. I really do appreciate it. God, you guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome people. 62 thumbs up. Unfortunately, I have a troll somewhere deep down in the darks of hell. Just kidding. That likes to try to mess with me. Usually it's a group of four of them now. That 4 to 6 of them that like to try to make my page and send me horrible messages and stuff like that. Just got my first really bad message from a troll saying that they were going to hack my account, quote unquote, using an account from what I thought was one of my friends. And I texted him and screenshot, and they're like, nope, that wasn't me. And this is somebody in the paranormal community. And well, it wasn't really, it was a troll making an alternate account using the same name. And yeah, so be careful, everybody. There's some crazy people. Yeah, they sent me saying that I need to watch out for myself. I'm fake. I'm trying to do this for bad reasons and that they're going to hack my account to find all my personal information. It's just a big freaking threat and it's just lame. Yeah, these people, I'm not going to mention their names. I know who it is too. Uh, they really, really revealed themselves. They're not smart people at all. So what you're looking at right now is, hold on just a second. Don't know what happened to the other page. Okay, so this is that page that it should be showing. Okay, yeah. So this is the page that it should be showing. This is a live picture of, well, not live picture, but this is a picture of all the storm surge warnings for North and South Carolina. Charleston has now been added to that risk. I'm at almost 70 likes and 50 people watching. If you haven't already, smash that like button. You'd wish. Hello, my friend. The fam is. I guess James the fam is doing a live broadcast too about the hurricane. Let's see here. Yeah, I think if you dial 211, you can get all of your county's information if you're in the disaster zone to get back out of harm's way. Hey, it's KY Night Stalker. Hello, my friend, and welcome to the channel. 52 people currently watching. I am bringing you information that is straight from the Weather Channel to try to help you. These are all of the counties that are currently under watches and warnings. I hope I'm describing this well for everybody so you're not lost. So everything that is in purple is a hurricane warning. That means hurricane force wind are imminent within the next, I think it's 24 to 48 hours, which is now 24 hours because they posted these yesterday. The warnings or the watches go all the way out to almost Raleigh, North Carolina, and span from Norfolk, Virginia, all the way to Charleston, South Carolina. That is a large warning area. Please, there is a hurricane watch now in effect for Charleston, South Carolina. It is good to see everybody. If I have not said your name on here, if you could please, I see. I've been loving Deja. Hello, no problem. Wave length images, please. Are you talking about the actual waves from the hurricane? Uh, this storm actually almost broke an Atlantic wave height record. This hurricane generated an 83-foot wave in the right front quadrant of the storm yesterday. I am doing good. I'm just trying to alert everybody to what's going on. Oh my god, are you kidding, Lou Rock? The fam and Omar are stuck in traffic in southeastern North Carolina. It's been taking people 8 hours to go 70 miles. Please get out of that way as soon as you possibly can. 51 people watching. Thank you so much. No, it wasn't an 800-foot wave. It was an 83-foot wave in the Atlantic Ocean generated by the hurricane. Yeah, I will bring up the eyewall radar. Yes. Oh, just give me 1 second, please. I will pull that up. Here is the current hurricane. It is going under some kind of stress right now, which is good because it looks like it might be weakening a bit, but don't be fooled. This can easily strengthen. It is now making that curve. If you can see this, it's going like this now. It's starting to pitch and churn. This is the IR satellite, infrared satellite of the hurricane. It's not weakening yet. It weakened a little bit today, but it will be strengthening again. Yeah, 83 feet. That's absolutely crazy. Marie Duffy, 1975. Hello. Dragon Lady. Hello. If you haven't already, smash that like button, fam. Legend01, thank you for the info. I live in Robinson County. If you live in Robinson County, please get out of the way of this. That's even too close, my friend. I'm not trying to scare you, but man, that is even a little too close for my comfort. They still said it has the possibility of getting back up to a Cat 4 later this evening. So don't be fooled. There's still chances. I will now pan out real quick to stopping that. Something is going on with uh, my account. Sorry, I'm back. Back live. I just wanted to show you this. This is on my phone. This is a live satellite feed. Oh shoot. Yes. And no, the hurricane did not crack my phone. That hurricane is the exact width as the state of North Carolina. So please, people, take caution. The storm is not good. Thank you for the 54 people who are currently watching me live right now. I am kind of surviving on lack of sleep. Um, but that's okay because I wanted to bring you the latest content. This does look like it's going to make landfall in North Carolina. God, I hate saying that too. I love my state. I love the state of North Carolina. It's so beautiful there. Such great people too. So, yeah, 60 people watching. Thank you so much for joining on here. I don't know what's going on with my phone here or my computer. It's like glitching out. If you haven't already, smash that like button. 60 people watching and only 69 thumbs up. Let's get this to 100 people. Yeah, exactly. May God bless you for the people who thumbs down. That's funny. Wow, 71. All right, let's keep going with that. Let's get that number up to 100 today, huh? I'll play up the current feed here of how many people have been watching this awesome video. So we are just a little over 200 people in the first hour here watching this video. That is incredible. Thank you so, so much. I see 105 likes. That would be awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, somebody's using a bot account to thumbs down my videos and then they send me threatening messages. That's like the new thing. Yeah, it's a view, it's a good thing. And I know they're patiently waiting for, they're actually giving me watch time. So it's really nice of them. Because they'll actually stay for the entire thing just to upset me. But really, they're giving me watch time. So I'm not too upset about that. Uh, So let's see. Whatever gets me closer to getting monetized, right? Um, I am pulling up more information here. I'm trying to keep up with the National Weather Service and everybody on YouTube. A lot of people are going through this. A lot of people are being affected by this. The effects of this hurricane are going to be far reaching as far as Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. It's going to eventually start going more inland, more into Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and all of the New England and upper Atlantic states. So please, yeah, if you're in harm's way and you didn't evacuate, hoping no harm comes to anybody in Manchester, England. I don't think anybody in Manchester, England is going to be affected. Yeah, thank you. That's probably one of the trolls right there. Yeah. No rude comments. I am trying to help people. I am from this area. Hey, Toxic Zimp. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel. 75 thumbs up. We are so close to getting close to 8,000 thumbs up. Yeah, you know what? That dude, period, he is a troll account. Let's just go ahead and hide him. You have my full permission to hide that account. Yeah, you are 95 miles west of Charlotte, so you're fine, Wonder Pup Adventures. You might just have to deal with the flooding and that kind of stuff, so just please be careful. Yeah, If anybody starts acting negative here in the chat while I am trying to help people, please go ahead and block them because I'm not doing anything wrong but helping you. If you haven't left, if you haven't left the coast of North Carolina, there's a good chance that people trying to rescue you won't be able to get to you for days. Power might be out for weeks. Hey, damn it, Janetta. Hello, welcome. It's really, really good to see everybody here. Pennsylvania. Oh, hold on. Let me pull up Mike's again. Other page. I don't really have information yet on necessarily when it would hit that area. Just give me a second. Maybe I could pull something up. But it would probably be sometime for Pennsylvania after Monday. I would say Tuesday, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday of the following week is when it could affect Pennsylvania. So just keep a heads up, please. At a sometime. So yeah, just please keep a heads up. This thing could still be rocking and rolling. It's showing right through here. So, if you haven't already, please smash that like button, fam. I really want to see if we could get upwards of 100 likes again on these videos. If you would like to donate to this channel, you can do that as well. 51 views at this current moment. We'll switch back over to the information here regarding the hurricane. So this is actually the flight path of the hurricane right now. If I can get this pulled up. They've been actually flying into multiple systems. That shouldn't be playing. Okay, so they have flown out of Savannah, Georgia. That's another low pressure that they're flying into. I am trying to pull up Hurricane Florence. Okay, so this is Hurricane Florence right now. This is where they are positioned in their airplane. Please hide, period. Whoever that person is a total troll. If you could please hide him. What? What? They do that once you get big. Like once your channel starts growing, you start to get trolls. They're just jealous. Peanut butter and jealous. Thank you, the sharpshooter, the man, the fam. Okay, so these are barometric temperature or barometric pressure drops from the instrumentation that they have flown into the hurricane for. Each one of these dots right here, these four dots, are different changes in the atmospheric pressure, showing a sign that it has a slight weakening in the eye wall. So next they will be hitting this point right here, I guess, or here. So I don't know how they gauge that, but it's probably gonna be somewhere like around in between here and here, and they will check the drop. They're still getting category 4 wind gusts out of the center of this storm, which is not a good thing. Recycle dude, what's up, my fam? Luna 21515, hello. Well, this one, the first one, Jesus. Let's see. 80 thumbs up. Okay, can we get 20 more thumbs up on this video? That would put me at 100 plus. So I am showing a live imaging of this hurricane hunters. They are a part of NASA and the U.S. military who risk their lives into flying into these storms to drop instruments into the eye of the hurricane to get accurate measures of how strong it is and also to get a better idea of where this could land. They are dropping forecasting information into the center of this hurricane. Are they? Okay, so I'm gonna pull an X-ray of this storm right here. Just 1 second. I will be right back, folks. So just give me 1 second, and I will be right back. They're doing an update on the Weather Channel, and I kind of want to check that out real quick. That is actually the X-ray of this storm. Hmm. So yeah, this is an X-ray of this storm. That's the eye wall. This is it showing as it's going through eye wall replacement cycle after eye wall replacement cycle. It's still fighting a little bit of shear on this left side of the stormed eye wall. I'm gonna eat my lunch because I haven't eaten yet, so I'll keep it on this screen. I will try to answer some of your comments so that I can get back to the YouTube page. Hmm. I am trying to read all the comments here. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. This is John with HSFL Paranormal coming back. How is everybody doing? Luna 21515. Hello, my friend. Ghost ITC, Michelle. Samurai Cop 57. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Melissa Faith, my recipe corner. Jojo Walker. Unplugged. Hashtag Nation of Domination. I am going back just to finish lunch here. I was just coming back on to share with you some information. All right, so 42 people still watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Hope this information has helped bring a little bit more closure and some more comfort to what you were thinking. This is a high stress, high anxiety time on the East Coast as the storm approaches. Last I checked, it's getting less than 300 miles away from North Carolina. North Carolina is somewhere where I consider my home, my second home. Okay, mom. Jesus. Sorry, everybody. Um, North Carolina is somewhere where I consider my second home. I have so many friends there, and I have some close family, and just right along the coast there in Wilmington. It scares me to death to look at this. Uh, I have a lot of friends up and down the Carolina coast, and this is just looking like it's going to absolutely make a total hit onto Wilmington, North Carolina, which is really sad because that city just finished rebuilding itself. Um, I'm still pulling up live information as I speak. Uh, that's done. I need to start closing windows as soon as I get them up. I'm trying to look up any new information. Okay, this is as if the 5 p.m. Eastern. So that'd be 8 o'clock, or sorry, 5 o'clock Eastern, which would have been 2 o'clock my time. So 2 hours ago. The winds are 120 miles per hour. 120 miles per hour right now with gusts up to 147, which is closing up on high grade category 4 hurricane. Moving northwest at 16 miles per hour. I'll pop that up for everybody to see. This is the current path. Looks like it's going to make total landfall in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's crazy because I just moved from where this M is. I just moved from there 3 months ago. This breaks my heart. Yeah, Intellicast is a sister company of the Weather Channel. Yeah, I'm so scared for the people in the Southeast. I have so many friends that live in Wilmington, Pender County, Onslow, Brunswick, Horry County. Like, I have friends all over that coastline of North and South Carolina, and I am fearful to death of what is about to happen. Uh, This doesn't happen all that often in Wilmington. This is why I wasn't worried about hurricanes when I lived there. Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe we get a Cat 1 or so every so often. Every about 50 years, you get a catastrophic hurricane, and this is that situation. This hasn't happened since 1954 with Hurricane Hazel. I can't, I'm speechless to even think about this. Okay. The National Weather Service has explicitly is explicitly forecasted record tropical rainfall event for Wilmington, North Carolina. Oh my God, they just upped it again. The state rainfall record is 24.89 inches in one day. They are forecasting now close to 30 to 50 inches of rain for Wilmington, Pender, and Onslow County. Can I not stress this enough? This is 30 to 50 inches of rain. Oh my God. That is close to that is close to 3 to 5 feet of rain. That is a lot of water moving around. Not adding it. This isn't even including the storm surge, which is going to be 9 to 13 feet higher. Please get out of this area now. Please. Brian, what do you mean by it isn't? Or isn't it, John? Yes, please. This is like DEFCON 4. Like, you need to leave this or you're going to have some serious repercussions. It only takes 6 inches of water, 6 inches of water to lift your car and carry it away. Sup, Brian's Paranormal? Please get out now. I don't want to watch any of my friends or my family die because they were too selfish enough to want to try to protect their home. Your home is not worth your life. Grab your pets and your belongings and all of your stuff and head out right now. I don't cry on my page, but this is as close as I'm going to get. I am generally worried about everybody who's here on the East Coast of North Carolina. Please get out of your home. Your windows are only gauged to 125 miles per hour. That does not include the projectiles that will fly into your windows in your house from other people's yards. That does not include all the pine trees that are going to snap at the force of the winds. That does not include barbecues and stuff that will get tossed into people's homes. Lock down everything that you have loose and get the fuck out of Wilmington. I pardon my French, but I cannot express this enough. Do not tape your windows. That is the stupidest thing you can possibly do in a hurricane situation. Taping your windows, it's not even a good way. The only thing taping your windows does is make sure the glass falls out of your windows in bigger chunks, which can lead to even worse serious injuries for the people around. Get the hell out of South and North Carolina coast right now. You're going to get injured or they're not going to be able to find you. I'm not joking about this, people. I don't mess around with my emotions when it comes to people and the communities that, welcome me there with open arms, gave me a job, helped me out. My neighbors were more than nice to me, which I couldn't say for California. The only thing taping your windows will do with duct tape is make sure it'll make the windows break in bigger chunks and become more of a danger. Absolutely do not duct tape your windows. Put plywood on your windows. I wouldn't even at this point worry about boiling water. If you're stupid enough to stay, I'm sorry, but if you're stupid enough to stay and you have not taken your evacuation out of the if you have not evacuated out of the mandatory evacuation area, you need to fill your bathtub with enough water to last you at least 4 days. You need to also call emergency services to at the last minute to see if they can get you out of there before it is too late. And right now, it is almost too late. The outer bands are already touching the Carolina coast. I will pull that imagery up for you. If you don't believe me, I will pull it up for you. Give me 1 second while I pull this up for the people that don't believe me. I'm not joking when I say this is a catastrophic hurricane. This right here is the North Carolina coast where this hurricane is headed. This is the outer bands already hitting the coast. The time to leave is now if you haven't already. This is a life and death situation. Uber Goober lady, you are absolutely 100% correct. This is a life and death situation. You can't ignore this any further. Godspeed to anybody that decided to stay there. God, I just hope that you don't die if you decide to stay in Wilmington or any of the surrounding communities around there. Everybody who is on the coast, you need to evacuate now. The eye wall is kind of weakening right now for whatever reason. I can't be 100% sure why. It might be trying to go through another replacement cycle. So that could mean it's downgrading a little bit, which might be good. But don't be fooled by that because that can easily change again. It still has 24 hours before it makes landfall. That's going to give it enough oomph to get into that warmer water still. Oh my god, this thing looks so bad. You could see up to close to 30 or 20 to 50 inches of rain, depending on where you are on the southeastern North Carolina coast. Up to 50 inches locally. I can't even imagine. That's like when Hurricane Harvey hit Rockport in the Houston area. Do not be on the coast. This is just like Hurricane Harvey. All that Texas devastation last year in the south of the Houston area. This is exactly what this storm's going to do to Wilmington, Pender County, Onslow County, Brunswick County, Horry County, Myrtle Beach, Wilmington, Leland, Waccamaw. All these areas are going to be heavily affected. Sorry, I didn't read your comment, Samurai. Let me go back. Yeah, I really hope so, Samurai. I think anybody who is listening to this live stream has already decided that they're staying or not. Yeah, I really, really hope so. I'm just trying to let people know that this is a life and death situation. Even the people who are just in the tropical storm watches, this does not mean you're safe. Tropical storm force winds are still life threatening. I am 3 away from 90 likes. Can we please smash that like button if you have not already? The homeless have had options to get out. I'm sure that the North Carolina government has been helping those people as well. Get them into shelters. They have resources too that they can contact, and it's their choice if they want to contact those resources to help get themselves out and their families. The homeless are people too. They have every right to have the same free resources that we have. Oh no. Which B Town Paranormal is this? I need to make sure this is the B Town Paranormal, not the joking one that sent me that awful letter today. Just give me 1 second, people. Let me make sure that this is the B Town. Oh, I wonder why they. Okay. Wait a second. No, we got there is a fake account called B Town Paranormal that just subscribed to my channel. I'm going to block these people. I'm gonna first report this user because they're using a account that has already been taken. Um, harassment. Just one moment, folks. I am going to put this on mute while I try to figure out this situation with YouTube. Some of my friends are getting their accounts hacked into, and I'm trying to stay on top of it so I can try to make it so they are not affected by this. Uh, so please give me 1 second. I will be right back with the chat. Yay, 90 thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'll be right back, folks. I'm just trying to figure this situation out. What is going on? Please, if anybody is in the paranormal community and you see a channel with our friend's name, which is B Town Paranormal, and they have 0 subscribers, that is a fake account. Okay, so it is. I am going to block these people because I do not want them. Sorry, I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I sent a report to YouTube. Okay, I need to just forget about it here. They're blocked, so I'm not dealing with it anymore. Sorry, people, that I had to just deal with that. Some good friends of mine were getting attacked here on YouTube by a troll account. They are the ones who are sending me bad things using that account. So I need to try to get rid of them. I apologize about the issue with that troll account, everybody. I really am sorry. I am back here now. I just don't appreciate it when uh yes, some people's accounts have been cloned. Make sure your account is not one of them. People, if you see somebody being harassing, people, if you see people being harassing, let me know ahead of time. Who got hidden? Yeah, it's the B Town Paranormal that has 0 subscribers. Block them, please. It is somebody that a few of us know already who has been stirring up stuff in the paranormal community. All right, everybody, I'm about 2 hours into this live stream. So I am pretty tired. If I'm going to do this huge live paranormal panel tonight, I will need to rest. I will end this in about 20 minutes here. So, sorry, I am still pulling up information regarding the hurricane. I'm sorry. It's funny how my trolls will subscribe to me. That's hilarious. Something I'll just never understand. No, I'll take a break in a little bit here. I have no problem with doing that. I can take a break in a little bit. Yeah, it's fine. That issue is dealt with. They are blocked. They cannot see the chat. They cannot join the chat. They cannot leave harassing messages on my account. Thank God they revealed who they were because now I know exactly who they are. They are notorious tricksters here on YouTube. Hey, Spirit Walking Callie. Hello, my friend. Okay. So I think that's all the information I'm going to get from the National Weather Service at this moment. I am still looking up more stuff to make sure. Let's see here what is going on with any updates. They want to clone anybody to screw with their followers' accounts. They're lame. All right, hold on here, just one moment, please. Mike's weather. Yeah, South Carolina, all the way down to Charleston, is either under a hurricane watch or hurricane warning. They just placed a hurricane watch for. They just placed a hurricane watch for Charleston. Sorry. Thank you so much. I know. I'll take a break here in 15 minutes. Let's see what the. Maybe I'll play the news station for a little bit. Man, I'm surprised this didn't hit 100 likes. Come on, can we, in the next 20 minutes, can we try to get this up to 100 likes and smash that like button? I've been working really hard on getting all this information out to people. This storm will last on the Carolina coast all the way from tonight until Sunday morning. Tonight until Sunday, that's almost 5 days this storm will be affecting the south and northeastern Carolina coast. Who should we be worried about? Brian's paranormal. Anthony, I'm doing good. I'm just really tired, and I'm gonna wrap this up at the top of the hour. I'm getting a little tired now, but I'm gonna try to play maybe some of the live broadcasts because from Wilmington, if there is any.
Now, your WWAY Storm Track 3 AccuWeather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dean.
And we do have a few tropical showers passing through the area, not in a direct association
So
with
this
the
is
hurricane,
live right
but you
now
can
in
see some of that
Wilmington. Sorry, I don't know what happened to the live feed. I think they were just doing some tests before they actually go live. What's going on at 57? We are smart. Amen. How's it going? Gus the Pug, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, it's a big storm. Storm's no joke. If you're in the pathway of this storm, you need to get out of it. Like now. But by the looks of it, you're either there or you're gone. Because this right here, in that pink outline, is the Carolina, Georgia, and Florida coast. That is how close the storm is to North Carolina.
$2.99 for a car. Classic. What a steal. Steal. That's a heist. Put this on. Disguise. I don't think I can eat in it. It's all part of the plan, my friend. Get a quarter-pound double cheeseburger or a Slinger Plus Tots for $2.99. Try it today.
Just a commercial.
Are picking up the rain bands, the outer rain bands, getting closer.
The outer rain bands are already showing up on radar.
Let's break down the watches and warnings here. We have hurricane warnings for the coastal regions, including the Port City, a tropical storm warning for Columbus and Bladen County, and you're also under a hurricane watch for the possibility of hurricane force winds of 74.
I don't know about the UK, my friend. I don't know.
Surge warning for the coastal areas for life-threatening storm surge, especially along the east-facing beaches. And we also have a flash flood watch that goes in effect tomorrow morning through Saturday and maybe beyond that, as it looks like this is going to be an epic storm, dropping incredible amounts of rainfall across the region. Very impressive symmetrical storm moving into our region. You can see the eye was a little bit more visible. Now it's become a little smaller and covered with some clouds. And the storm has actually weakened as far as its intensity, but the actual size of the storm is growing. The radius or the wind field is expanding. Hurricane force winds extend out 100 miles from the center.
Did you hear that, people?
West at 15 miles an hour.
The hurricane force winds extend 100 miles outside of the storm now.
The National Hurricane Center, but this looks like this storm, regardless of where it makes landfall, is going to be a Category 3 major hurricane that will have far-reaching effects across the entire region, as it looks like it may make a jaunt down towards the south and west and then curve back up into the mountainous areas of North Carolina. But this is going to be a storm that's going to slow down, unfortunately. It's not going to be a quick hit. It's going to be a prolonged one that's going to last 2, maybe 3 days, unfortunately. And that's why we think it's going to be incredible amounts of rainfall. The European model is bringing in the rain as we go into the afternoon on Thursday, and then things really start to go downhill as we go.
So Friday 7 a.m. is when the European model has it making landfall in Wilmington.
Crosses land and offshore flow on the other side. So it's this area right here from Wilmington on northward that may end up having the highest storm surge, because those winds will pile up all that water on the coastline. The angle
Wilmington looks to get the worst of this hurricane.
The coastline itself, the configuration is kind of curved here, so all this water, it has no place to go.
Winds are going to be upwards of 125 miles an hour in downtown Wilmington.
That's taking the level of the sea and rising at 9 feet.
The landfall, according to the European model, will be at 7 a.m. on Friday. And then it will go make a secondary landfall in Myrtle Beach.
So here are the main impacts, extreme impacts from wind damage, catastrophic flooding rains, storm surge, and marine, obviously. And oh, by the way, there probably will be a few tornadoes.
A few tornadoes are likely.
Tropical systems. The winds start to pick up as we go into Thursday afternoon. The tropical storm force as we go along the coastline. Now, watch what happens, how these numbers really increase as we go into Thursday evening and into Thursday night. It'll be during that time that we start to see hurricane force wind gusts and maybe sustained winds at hurricane force. These winds will switch in direction, as you can see, staying elevated all the way through Friday afternoon. And even into Friday evening, we're going to be dealing with strong winds, at least tropical storm force winds. When you factor in those winds that strong, the amount of rain that's going to be coming down with this storm, that means widespread trees down, widespread power outages, and the Duke Energy is saying that 75% of the area could
20 to 30 plus inches of rain or more in southeastern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina.
As you can see, the GFS is showing a swath of rain getting close. These numbers are getting close to Floyd levels back in 1999. If you think that's bad, how about the European? It was a slower moving model. It brings in
The European model is showing over 30 inches of rain in southeastern North Carolina.
Shaping up
Very serious situation, everybody. It is life and death.
North Carolina. The fact is that a lot of folks have moved into this area and have never experienced something like this. So, life-threatening, multi-hazard situation with wind, flooding, and surge. Florence is expected to slow down. This will be a prolonged, high-impact event, so make sure you complete your preparations as quickly as you can. All right, so
2 more likes to 100 people.
Weather forecast. We're going to be dealing with Florence's effects all the way through the weekend and maybe beyond. And we're just going to have to watch this very, very closely because it does look like this is going to be a storm that we're going to be talking about not only days, not only weeks, and maybe not even months, but years from now. Unfortunately, that's just the reality of this situation.
Well, this is definitely a time to pay attention, do as you're told, and if the window's closing, preparing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
All right, well, thank you so much, Scott. There are some things you can do to protect food in your refrigerator in case you lose power. The USDA recommends keeping a thermometer in your fridge and your freezer.
The surf is increasing dramatically right now.
0 degrees or lower in the freezer. Before the storm, freeze water in plastic bags or containers to fit around your food. This will help keep them colder longer if the power goes out. You can also freeze milk, fresh meat, and poultry. That will keep them safer longer. Group foods together. That will keep them cold longer and keep a few days worth of ready-to-eat foods that do not require cooking or cooling. Photographs captured from the International Space Station show the intensity of the eye wall of Florence as well as the massive size of the hurricane. Look at this. ESA astronaut Alexander Gerst said Hurricane Florence is so enormous, we can only capture her with a super wide-angle lens. Throughout the storm, our continuing coverage will be on all 3 of our stations, WWAY ABC, WWAY CBS, and the Cape Fear CW. You can stream us live at WWAYTV3.com and via the live stream links on our WWAY News app and Storm Track 3 weather app. We will also simulcast our coverage on the radio. Tune into the Big Talker FM 106.7. If none of those options work, our friends at the Big Talker have set up a phone number you can call and listen in. It is 910-240-2230. We have your headlines and another look at your weather coming up next.
Okay, I'm pulling up the surf forecast before I leave here. This is for Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, just outside of Wilmington. Right now, the winds are out of the northeast at 21 miles an hour. The buoys are measuring 6-foot waves at this moment in northeast or southeastern North Carolina. Those winds are supposed to pick up tomorrow to 10 to 12 feet. And then in the PM, all the way up to 10 to 15 feet. That increases once again, closer to 10 to 20 feet. So I cannot stress this enough. This is a life and death situation. This shows a map right here. So actually, the worst of the waves is actually going to be north of the eye wall. So if I go back out here, right around this coast, 10 to 15 feet. This circle right here, just off of the coast, is 30 feet. This is 40 to 50 foot waves. God, I cannot stress this enough. This is so scary. I'm so glad that I had the opportunity today to come on and share what's going on with this deadly, deadly hurricane. Sorry, let me pull the chat back up here. I seem to have lost it. Let me get back.
Here are Channel 3's top 3 things you need to know this evening. This morning, a news conference was held at the Brunswick County Emergency Services Center. Like we've been warning you, Director Brian Watt says this storm will be serious. Shelters are open at West Brunswick High School, North Brunswick High School, and South Brunswick High School. Pets are allowed. Sex offenders are not. Sheriff John Ingram says offenders
Lesson, if you're a sex offender, you're not allowed. Wow, 106 likes.
Johnson Pre-K and Coddington Elementary shelters are all
awesome.
Full. The county opened a shelter at Eaton Elementary at 5:30 this afternoon. The fifth and final shelter in Hanover County opened at Noble Middle at 6. People seeking shelter at Noble Middle should be prepared to relocate further inland. And if you are planning to ride out the storm, the Wilmington Police Department is encouraging you to turn on your GPS on your mobile phone and then share your location with trusted friends and family. Enabling your GPS tracking will help locate you in the event of an emergency.
All right, Randy, here's the storm continuing to get closer and closer to our area. Now, the 8 o'clock advisory has just come out from the National Hurricane Center at 8 o'clock, and there's the very latest. The winds have come down a little bit more. It's still a category
115 miles per hour as of right now, with the sustained pressure at 156 millibars. It has decreased again a little bit further. Maybe our prayers are being answered. This is the 8 p.m. update. Oh, trust me, the rivers are going to overflow. Guaranteed. They are already over flood stage right now. They have gotten way too much rain already this year.
North of that,
Wilmington is well over 63 inches of rain for the year already.
By the time we get into the afternoon, tropical storm force winds will be affecting the coastal areas and eventually hurricane force gusts by the time we get into the evening hours. And the height of the storm looks like it'll come Thursday night.
This is a local news channel.
Saturday, where
this is WWAY.
Just epic before.
This is Wilmington's news source.
Talking about 20, maybe as much as 30 inches of rain over portions of the area.
Which is amazing.
That is amazing.
Unbelievable. And I'm glad you made the point. Do not let your guard down.
Yeah.
Winds come down a little bit, not a time to think that, you don't have to worry.
Not at all. Not at all.
All right, well, thank you very much for that, Scott. Everyone stay safe and come back to see us tonight again at 11.
All right, everybody, I'm logging off for the night. I'll be on Uber Goober's page tomorrow at 5 a.m. my time. I'm going to try to make it, possibly 6. I will try to wake up early tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I'm going to try to make it early. So I am going to send a raid over to somebody's account. I like to try to do this now to help other channels get growing. Let me find a YouTube channel that I find suitable, that I recommend my people to go to. And right now, I want to send my friends right now over to Pusa Studios. James the Sharpshooter, the Man Fam, if you could send these people over to Pusa Studios so they can help grow each other's channels on Pusa Studios. They are an amazing channel that helps support a lot of people. Can you please put the link in the description for Pusa Studios? Enjoy the fun there. I'm going to take a nap before tonight so I can do this information. Please go over to Pusa Studios. They are a self-help channel that will help you grow their channel. If James could please put that information in. If he is here still with us. If you need help growing your channel, go check out Pusa Studios and say, this is a HSFL raid. So hold on. Let me go grab their email address. Yes, there's the link. I want to see all my viewers go over to Pusa Studios and enjoy the fun time. They are a great channel to help support each other. I want to start seeing these numbers drop and go say this is an HSFL raid and tag Pusa Studios in it. Say, at Pusa Studios, this is a HSFL raid. Thank you, everybody, for having a great night. Take care. Bye. Good night, everybody.